The recording of the session. So I just want to start this demo session with my introduction. So my name is Ram Boyapati, and I have nearly 14 plus years of IT training experience. I was working for SQL, MSBI, Microsoft Power BI, Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. These are all my core technologies what I've been working from the last 14 years. And also I have 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience. And I have written 3 books, and already we published those books on Azure Data Engineering as well as Microsoft Power BI, and some interview preparation books I have written over here. So you can see our books also what I have written here. So these are the books what I have written on Azure Data Engineering. And also we have e-classes. We are running one YouTube channel as well, so you guys can able to see that YouTube channel as well. So that is e-classes education. This is the channel. So this is the YouTube channel. Okay. So you guys can able to see here. This is our e-classes education channel. Inside this channel, I am publishing regularly some videos over here about this Azure Data Engineering and all the things we are publishing over here as well. Okay, right. So this YouTube channel you can able to you can able to subscribe it. Let me share this channel link as well. So this is my YouTube channel which I am sharing the link. So I'm requesting all of you please subscribe this channel as well. Okay. Apart from this, for every student whoever is going to join this training programs, a free of cost we are providing in our LMS portal. Our organization having one LMS portal and one mobile app also free of cost we are going to give. You guys can access all the course content, live classes, recording videos, and communication group charts, everything through our LMS portal only we are going to offer. It's a free of cost for everyone. So inside this LMS we have so many courses available. So your course also will be created here, and all the class recordings, everything. If you see in other institutions, when you are going to join the sessions, in the session they will communicate with you when you have a doubts. But after the session, if you want to communicate with a team, after the session, if you want to communicate with a trainer, there is no such kind of communication platform. But in this LMS portal, we are providing a chat option over here. So always we are creating some group chats over here. For all your batchmates, we will create one group. In that group we have a trainer also, so you guys can able to communicate with over here. Let's for example, this is one batch training, it's going on over here. So this batch will be communicating over here. Okay. So this is how we are creating some group charts for all the batches, and you can send a message personally to the trainer as well whenever you are going to interacting with our trainers. After the session when you are practicing, if you need any kind of assistance, then you can use that one. So this is how we are going to providing a unique key platforms for the students when they are going to enrolling for this course with a free of cost this LMS portal and mobile app, both we are offering over here. Okay. And also there is like a Azure Data Engineering uh, course we are going to offer over here. This Azure Data Engineering course, as per my experience, from last 8 years I'm teaching this Azure Data Engineering course, and last 6 years, from last 6 years I'm teaching this Azure Data Engineering course, and we had so many people training, as well as we have done placement also. We have done training as well as placement as well. So the people who trained from our institution and placed in many companies, when we are checking their backgrounds, what kind of category of the people ideally come to join this Azure Data Engineering training is. So the one category is they were already working in IT. They might have 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. Some experience they have. They have already some IT experience. Let's take an example. They were working for Java. Okay. Now they want to upskill their knowledge by learning Azure Data Engineering. Why they were going to change their technology? Because of heavy demand in the market for Azure Data Engineering. Heavy demand in the market for Azure Data Engineering. So this is one category. After completion of their training, they are going to applying for the jobs like a experienced person. They are not going to apply like a fresher because they have already 10 years experience in IT. So when they have 10 years, the first 6 years they will keep Java or whatever the technology they worked. Remaining, they are going to keep 2 to 4 years or whatever the experience. This is first category. They are already working in IT. There is another category. Second category, they are working in non-IT. Okay, they are working in non-IT. Non-IT jobs means it can be a accountant, faculty, customer care executive, or any other non-IT field they are working. They also have some experience in non-IT, and now they want to come to IT industry because of less salaries, less packages. So those kind of people also preferring to learn Azure Data Engineering course. Are they going to apply like a freshers? No, mostly those people also going to apply the jobs like a 2 to 4 years of experience jobs because their existing experience they can use for this one. This is the second category, non-IT to IT. There is a third category. This third category people having career gap. That means after their graduation or post graduation, they were not working anywhere. They were preparing for some government exams, groups, bank. Okay. Now they realized they were not getting the jobs. They were not getting the jobs, and now they want to go to the IT. They want to go to the IT. So, what is the best skill and course we have currently is Azure Data Engineering. So they have like a 2 to 4 years of experience. They are going to make it over here. Obviously, after the completion of this course, they are also going to apply for the job like a 2 to 4 years. The fourth category is the freshers. Freshers means recently passed out freshers, like a 2 years, last 2025 or 21 freshers. So these kind of people are going to be working, learning this Azure Data Engineering course. Okay, now let me check. There are 20 people joined today demo session. Out of these 20 people, how many of you belongs to these four categories? Any special case? I need just if you belongs to category 1, you are working in IT. Second category non-IT. Third category career gap. Fourth category freshers recently passed out. Just post the number in the chat. If you belongs to category 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just send me the number. I can understand like how many people belongs to IT already working. Which category people are learning this course more? I just want to understand. Category 1, 1, 4, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. Mm, First category, second category. Okay. Category 1, category 4, category 3, category 1. Okay. Out of 100, there are like 40 percentage of the people are category 1. This category very less I see, hardly 10 percentage only. 10 percentage only. This category again we have up to 30 percentage, 25 at least. Remaining 15 percentage we have third category. Okay, so all kind of background people are learning this Azure Data Engineering course. Okay, if you observe in any training institution, when they're going to joining of any course, there are so many institutions in the market. When you are joining to the course, obviously the course will be finished within 2 months. Correct? Within 2 months, the course will be completed. Out of 100 people, how many people are getting the jobs after completion of their course? How many people were getting the jobs? As per my experience and knowledge, hardly 10% of the people only getting of the job. Why this is happening? There is a lot of mistake from training institutions, and the other option is because of the student negligence. Why the many training institutions are doing wrong over here? Because if you observe, out of 100, 75% of the people, 85% of the people were applying for the jobs after completion of this course as a experienced person. Am I right or wrong? This guy will apply for the 2 to 4 years experience. This guy will apply like that. This guy will apply like that. Only freshers can apply as a freshers. The moment when you are going to applying for the jobs like a 2 to 5 years of experience, 2 to 5 years of experience, then what will happen when you are applying for the 2 to 5 years of experience? The interview and the real time projects, the interview and real time projects which you are working, you have to crack the interview as a experienced person. You need to work on the real time projects as a experienced person. Am I right or wrong? Yes. So when you are going to the interview, there is one person is coming to the interview. He has real experience on this Azure Data Engineering 4 years. On the same interview, when you are going after completion of this course by putting your resume, do you think this guy, whoever having 4 plus years of experience, real genuine experience on the Azure Data Engineering, are you going to give a competition to him? Definitely no. Definitely no. The reason because many of the students joined in a course, Azure Data Engineering course, the training institutions are offering only one program. They're just completing this Azure Data Engineering, the regular traditional training. What is this regular traditional training? It's something like a 2 months course, ideally 50 hours. It means like it will take 2 months. Everyday live session, Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour session. The timings not yet decided. We will tell you that one. And they will provide daily, once the class completed, daily class recording video after the class completion, one sample resume, certification guidance, daily class notes, interview question and answer, one end-to-end live project. This is the common structure and features provided by every training institution. Do you think thus every training institution is offering this content, this structure? This is the roadmap they are offering. But why only 10% of the people are getting the job? I will tell you the reason. Because initial stage, when I was giving the trainings also, I was offering only this part of the training, the program one only. The program one is not sufficient for the people when they are going to apply for the jobs as a experienced person. That's what we realized. What is the gap in between the interviewer and our student? We identified that gap. So that is the reason, on top of the program one, we are conducting one more program. This Azure Data Engineering course, we divided into two programs over here. Program 1, program 2. Okay? Program 1 and program 2. There are two programs we are offering. The second program is, what is the specialty of the second program? Whatever the gaps, whatever incompleteness, whatever the lack of confidence, generally, even after completion of this training, the people were not able to crack their interviews. The people were not able to work on the real time projects. The people were not able to work on the real time scenarios. So, we are going to fill this gap completely in a second program. This second program we are going to start after 2 weeks of the program 1 start. For example, this Monday we are going to start program 1. After starting the program 1, exactly within 2 weeks, we are going to start the program 2. Program 2 is only on the weekends. Why? Because weekdays we are conducting the program 1. Monday to Friday, regular classes on Azure Data Engineering training. This program 2 is on the Saturday and Sunday. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. Program 2 is a real time program, placement assistance program. Because without this, there is no meaning of learning this Azure Data Engineering course. This program 2 duration is 30 to 40 hours. This is a completely agile methodology. What do you mean by agile methodology? When you are going to work in any projects in the real time, there is a agile methodology. Each project will be splitted into sprints. Each sprint contains some tasks. So what we are doing here also, we are going to divide a project with 9 sprints. How you are working in real time, when you are joining to a company, how they are giving a project task to the employee, and when they are giving task, what you need to do, everything we are going to make it practical. See here, there is one project which contains 9 sprints. This is the sprint 1. In the sprint 1, we have different tasks over here. Let's take it one of the task, promote snapshot of the latest file into current file. So this is the task, and we are going to assign this task on your name, and you need to change the status of the task in progress, complete, and the priority of the task. If you have any questions while you are doing this task, then you have to comment the task. Immediately the reviewer will review your task over here. So this is how 9 sprints we are going to assign sprints on your name. You need to work on these sprints, whatever the tasks we have, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, you need to work on these tasks over here. Monday to Friday, you need to work on the tasks. Whichever the tasks you are working, On Saturday, when we are connecting, we are going to review each and every task how you have done, and what is the other alternative mechanism to complete this task in real time, where exactly this can be helps to you. It's a complete interaction with you, our mentor. Saturday, Sunday, it's a complete interaction. Once the session starts at morning 8 a.m. or whatever on Saturday, it's a general discussion between you and our mentor. He is going to discuss about the each and every task, how you done, is that the correct approach or not, is there other alternative mechanism. So this is how when you are finishing this all these sprints, then you will be master in Azure Data Engineering course hands on. Okay. So then after, we are going to conduct for every sprint, there is one exam we are conducting. You need to write that exam. It's a multiple choice questions we are going to conduct. The reason, because if you see when you are going to the interview recent days, most of the companies they are now taking live interview in the first round. They are going to conduct first initially some multiple choice question test you need to write down. So we are going to make you to be prepared on that as well. Then whenever you are doing all these sprints, this is like one end to end project you are going to work here to keep that project in your resume. And also we are going to make you preparation of interview question and answers. Interview question and answers. What interview question and answers? Let's for example, in interview they were asking a question. They were asking a question. The question is, hey, can you please tell me the difficulties you are facing in your career or in your project? So definitely you need to answer to that question. But ideally, in any training institution, they will not tell you these kind of answers. Okay. So we are going to prepare you those kind of questions. The next question is, what are the techniques you are following to improve your project performance? And the next question is, hey, can you please explain the current project flow? So these kind of questions. We have collected almost top 20 MNC companies, top 20 MNC companies interview questions. Top 20. I have written one book also. This book contains top 20 MNC companies interview question and answers. All right. So this will help you a lot and lot. 95% of the interview questions will be there over there. So that also we are going to provide. Then after, according to your profile, we are going to prepare a resume, because some people having career gap, some people having already IT experience. How they are going to make their resume like a 4+ years experience, and the overall 10 years experience, how can we split into 6 years the existing experience they are going to keep on Java, and 4+ they are going to keep on the Azure Data Engineering. Okay. And we are going to conduct the mock interviews also. The reason, because most of the people, the first 3 to 4 interviews they were losing. The result is negative because of lack of experience. Okay. So this is a wonderful program we are conducting For the people who are going to enroll for us, we divided this entire Azure Data Engineering course into two programs, Program 1 and Program 2. What is the main vision of this course is you need to crack your interview yourself without taking any proxy interviews. You need to work on your projects without taking anyone help while you are working on the projects. It's already proven. Many people were getting their interviews, they only doing after completion of these two programs. Okay, so these two programs, program 1 I'm going to take in care. Okay, program 2 there is another mentor will take in care. His name is Gaurav. He is working like a technical lead in one of the MNC company, handling three projects on Azure Data Engineering. Handling three projects on Azure Data Engineering. He will take in care this program too on the weekends. I will take in care of this program on the weekdays, Monday to Friday. Okay, right. So to learn this Azure Data Engineering course, not only the Azure Data Engineering course, it can be a data analyst or a data scientist, data engineering. These are the three different kind of jobs available currently in the market. These are the three different kind of jobs available currently in the market. Out of these courses, if you want to start learning a data engineering course, what are the prerequisites? That means like, do I need to learn or do I need to get any knowledge on any of the technology? Yes, definitely. If anybody wants to work on this data side, they should have some basic knowledge of SQL and Python. They should have some knowledge of SQL and Python. Okay. Then, do I need to start first SQL and Python? Then, after I need to start the data engineering? Absolutely no. You can start the data engineering course from today onwards. Parallelly, whenever you have a time, just brush up your SQL and Python knowledge. Just brush up. Just brush up this SQL and Python. So how can I brush up my SQL and Python knowledge over here? The SQL and Python knowledge to brush up, a free of cost, we are providing 20 hours SQL, 25 hours Python. Free of cost, we made some videos completely for the data engineering purpose only. Python means, are we going to write down any programming over here? Nothing. We are just writing a commands. Those commands also already easily available in your chat GPT, Copilot, Gemini. All AI platforms will give you that commands. It's very, very easy. You are not going to write anything with your hands, but you should have a knowledge to crack the interviews. If you are watching this SQL 20 hours, Python 25 hours videos, which I am going to provide you free of cost, you will get a complete knowledge on the database and Python for data engineering. Even though in this course, we are going to teach you some basic Python and advanced PySpark. I'm going to teach you in this course. Let me discuss about that one. Okay, this is the one thing we are providing over here. So let's try to understand this pricing part of this course. If you see, we are spending for you almost more than 100 plus, nearly 120 130 hours we are spending for you, and there are two mentors working on this complete training. Ideally, if you go any training institution, one person can handle everything. But here, why I'm keeping two people? I want to give as much knowledge to the student from different experiences people. So that's the reason I divided this into two implementations, two programs. And also we are going to provide three projects for every student to keep in your resume separately for every student. Those are not a common projects. So generally this much course with this program 1 training and program 2 SQL and Python, if you check outside of the market, they are going to charge 30 to 50k range of the price is there. 30 to 50k range of the price is there. You just verify all other institutions like how much they are charging, what content, what features they are providing. But we were going to give you this, all these things, program 1, program 2, SQL, Python, everything we are going to offer you just for 25k if you are enrolling one time. Okay, so that is the pricing part. Okay, after completion of this Azure Data Engineering course, what certification I have to complete? Earlier, you have to do this DP 203 certification, but currently, this DP 203 certification from the March 31st, that means tomorrow onwards, it will not be available. In place of DP 203, you should have DP 700 certification. So, this DP 700 certification you need to write down. For this DP 700 certification, along with this Azure Data Engineering, you should have some Microsoft Fabric knowledge also. I'm going to give you some Microsoft Fabric knowledge as well to complete this DP 700 certification. You don't need to learn separately this Microsoft Fabric certification. DP 700 certification exam is a combination of Azure Data Engineering plus Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is a new platform introduced by Microsoft. Microsoft Fabric contains 99% Azure Data Engineering things only. If you are learning Azure Data Engineering, 99% will be same thing available in the Microsoft Fabric. So I'm going to give you this knowledge also. But in other institutions, they will not teach you this Microsoft Fabric. You need to learn separate by paying a separate course. But here I'm going to give you this DP 700 certification guidance as well. Okay, let's try to understand about what is data engineering first. Because so far we have understood about everything like so far we have understood like what is the kind of people, what kind of programs, and what are all the pricing part, what kind of certification we have discussed over here, right? Let's try to understand all these four category of the people when they want to learn a course and come to IT industry. They have to decide first what kind of course they are going to learn. Obviously, nowadays the importance of the data is increasing day by day. The day by day, the importance of the data is increasing. So there is a artificial intelligence every day it is increasing, right? With this artificial intelligence, whatever the artificial intelligence day by day increasing, even that artificial intelligence also need a data. Who will provide the data for this AI tools? Data engineer. So the role of the data engineer is always demand in the market. Okay, when you are going to learn this data engineering course, What is the best platform we have to learn? Because nowadays everything in the cloud only. There are three primary cloud environments available in the market: AWS, GCP, Azure. So, AWS data engineering course is there, GCP data engineering course is there, Azure data engineering course is there. Out of this, which data engineering you want to learn? I will prefer Azure data engineering because comparing to AWS and GCP, Azure data engineer having more demand in the market. More demand in the market for Azure data engineering. For Azure data engineering, we have the more market. For AWS, GCP, Azure, not only the data engineering course, we have other courses also. In any cloud environment, there are four different kind of courses available. There are four different kind of courses available: data engineering course, developer course, admin course, DevOps course. These are the four courses we have. So out of these four courses, we will prefer data engineering. Out of these three clouds, Azure data engineering is the one, the best in the market. Okay, let's try to understand what is Azure data engineering, roles and responsibilities. What are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure data engineer? Let me take one simple use case quickly. I have a supermarkets. Supermarket 1, supermarket 2. Every day the customer will goes to the supermarkets. Every day we will go to the supermarket. This is another supermarket. When there is a transactions, what do you mean by transactions? A customer will buy the product. So the transaction details will come and save in the backend database. Backend databases, the transactions will be saved it over here. The backend database, the transactions will be saved. Now, as a data engineer, what you need to do is first you need to consolidate the data from here to here and here to here. So this is called source. This is called staging. Once you are consolidating the data into one place, then after you need to move that data into a data warehousing. But before you are moving the data into data warehousing, you need to clean and transform the data. You need to clean and transform the data. So where it's in the data warehousing. It's in the data warehousing. So how the data will be consolidated over here? Here we are going to consolidating by using a data factory tool. Here how to do this data movement from staging to data warehousing? By using a Databricks to do the data transformations. So what are the services available for staging area to store your data? We have a storage account, Blob. We have a storage account, Data Lake Gen 2. For data warehousing, we have Azure SQL database and Synapse dedicated SQL pool. Synapse dedicated SQL pool. Then once the data is coming to here, that data we are going to use to design the reports and dashboards by using Power BI. By using Power BI, we can able to design the reports and dashboards. So here we are going to use Data Factory ETL tool, Databricks ETL tool. This is zero coding, but here we are going to write down some coding by using some SQL or PySpark. PySpark means it looks like a Python, but not the programming, only commands. I'm going to teach you in this course complete PySpark as a part of this Databricks advanced level, advanced level, basic to advanced level. We are going to create it over here, basic to advanced level, SQL and PySpark. Okay, these two are the ETL tools, and storage account with a blob, storage account with a data lake, Azure SQL database, Synapse data warehousing. These four are the storage services. So in this course, you can say I'm going to teach you some ETL services, Data Factory, Databricks, live streaming analytics for storage purpose, storage account with a blob storage, storage account with a data lake Gen 2, Azure SQL database, Synapse data warehousing. Apart from that, I'm going to discussing some administration related Git repository, DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, Power BI, and logic apps, key vaults, Active Directory. Those kind of things also I'm going to discuss. If you see below is the Azure Data Engineering day-wise schedule from Monday to Friday. Day one. This is the day one. Day two. Day three. Day four. So this is how everyday curriculum also I'm providing. Day one what I'm going to teach, day two, day three, day four, day five. Okay, let me share this notepad link as well. So what we were promising, then you can understand what exactly we are going to teach. Save this notepad link. Okay, so some people are asking how many students will be there in every batch. So in every batch there are like 10 to 12 people will be there for batch. Second question is, for data engineering, 2 years experience is sufficient? Yes. You can put 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 5 years you can. The another question is, why Azure is the best among GCP and AWS? The reason because Microsoft is already having the ETL software services from long back onwards. So inside this Microsoft Azure, we have a powerful tool, Data Factory. This is very powerful and has advanced features. Comparing to AWS and GCP, they don't have this much powerful ETL tool. And also the cost point of view also, comparing to those two, this Microsoft Azure is a less cost to implement the data engineering services over here. Okay, so this is all about the demo session. I hope you understand what programs we are offering. You just check with other training institutions as well. If they are providing these many programs, this much content, these many mentors with this such kind of LMS portals and interview, so many books, if they are writing anything, the trainers, then cross verify with the pricing and everything, then you can decide. So we are going to start our regular sessions from Monday onwards. Are you guys are okay from Monday? If yes, I just want to verify what is the suitable time for you guys. What is the suitable time for you guys in the mornings? Can you tell me how many of you interested in the morning? How many of you interested in the evening? If in the morning, what is the best time for you? If it is in the evening, what is the best time for you? Can you guys ping me in the chat? Then I can understand according to that. I can plan a batch. Just put tentatively time range. I'm expecting this from everyone. Then only I can decide the batch timings. So Monday we have a regular sessions. In this Monday, directly you guys can join with the same meeting link you can use. Same meeting link. But the timings our team will reach out. If you guys have anybody questions about these training programs, fees, schedule, and everything, just reach out this number. Let me show you that number. Yeah, this number 7997457228. This is the contact. You can reach out. Others, please send me your expected timing for the class. So every day once the class complete, I will share the recording video as well. Okay. If anybody having any questions, now we can unmute and ask the questions. Tell me your preferred timings by everyone. Any questions? You can unmute and you can ask the questions. If no questions, we can wind up the session. Our team will reach out to you about the timings of the session. Azure Data Engineering course versus Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is a new platform implemented by Microsoft. It is something similar like Microsoft Azure Data Engineering only. Okay. For any career guidance, if you need anything, just reach out the number which we shared already. Okay.